The ethanol way, the economic cannabis. There are plenty of extraction techniques for cannabis, but only one is safe for the farmer world. In this speech, you'll learn why this is ethanol and why it is so important to register the whole cannabis value stream. Business Unit Manager, Cannabis of DEVEX, Verfahrenstechnik, from Germany, Christoph Markmann.
So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to my speech about the ethanol way. My name is Christoph Markmann. I'm the Business Unit Manager of DEVEX Verfahrenstechnik in Germany. We are a producer of extraction equipment as well as drying equipment for plant equipment, for plant extractions. And we have now included a whole unit for cannabis processing, for extraction and drying of the whole plant. So I want to start my speech with a global overview to the value stream of cannabis. Why? What is very important for you is the quality of your final extract. So if we have the talking about manufacturing cannabis extract, we will always have the manufacturing and extraction of an API, so of an active pharmaceutical ingredients. And therefore, the quality is the main issue you have to focus on. So quality is not only in your final product, so in your final API, but quality starts here at the breeding facility. So number one is the breeding line. Second is the growing line. And third, finally, for producing your API or your final product, your final extract will be the extraction line. And as you see here, the extraction is just a small part of the whole stream and has very little influence on your final quality. And your final quality of your final product or of your final API, it starts here at the breeding. So if you want to have a very high quality extract, very high quality API, you have to have very high quality during the whole stream of your process. So starting at breeding and growing and extraction, quality is your main issue and your main focus during the whole process of the plant. And you see here GACP and GMP. Breeding and growing is a must-have to process under GACP quality surroundings, and extraction and the further purifying of the extraction and further manufacturing process of your API must be under GMP. So GMP, GACP, very important for the extraction and for the producing of an extract or of an API to bring it into the medical and into pharma world. So next is a short overview where to implement your final extract. So if you produce extracts for pharma, for example, or for the food industry, there may be some quality issues or different quality levels, but we see worldwide that the trend and that the focus will be on the pharmaceutical product, on the pharmaceutical extract in the future for treating different human diseases. So there might be a very small food business now and a very small cosmetic business now, but the main issues in the future, and that is the main focus for all producers in the futures, will be the pharma. And pharma needs GMP, high quality and high quality extraction equipment. Just some words on the impact of the growing method. Many people think, okay, hemp is a plant and plant growing outside. Yes, but outdoor growing, there you have all the impacts of nature, like storms, like rain, quality of the soil, some other impurities, and that leads to a non-optimal quality and very low quality. So if you want to have high quality in your final product and high quality in your final API, you need high quality during growing. And high quality during growing means you need GACP indoor growing under highly controlled surroundings, and that will lead to your optimal quality of your final product. But growing is the other hand, and on the other, okay, you just need only growing, you need process equipment, and your process equipment must be high quality too. So when I mean high quality process equipment, I say European high quality GMP qualified and GMP certified process equipment. And that leads to GMP certified extracts for further purifying and for further implementing into the pharmaceutical industry. And for pharmaceutical industry, quality is the main issue and you need GMP. So don't start outdoor growing with less quality process equipment, just indoor growing high quality process equipment. So now let's have a look, what is solvent extraction? As you see here in the picture, solvent extraction is a very known process to extract some materials out of plants using a solvent like ethanol or water, or for example, CO2 or other liquids. What you need is not only the suitable solvent for your process, but the suitable temperatures, pressures, and all the process surroundings. So it's not only the solvent and the equipment, but all the process is has very high impact on your quality and on your final products. So the most famous extraction process, as I mentioned, is making coffee. And I think everyone that is joining now knows how to extract it and what extraction is. In the cannabis world, we have three mainly extraction methods to extract full spectrum oils or broad spectrum or crude oil from the plant. On the one hand, the ethanol extraction, on the other hand, hydrocarbon extraction, and third, very known is CO2 extraction. From my recommendation, I would say hydrocarbon extraction is not suitable for pharmaceutical or for high quality products because hydrocarbon extraction needs high flammable solvents and you have problems with further impurities in your final extract. The same you have with CO2 extraction. CO2 is a very clean, very easy extraction process, but it's not GMP certified. And as I mentioned, quality is your main focus in the extraction field. And so you need GMP, and hydrocarbon and CO2 have no GMP. And that is why the ethanol extraction is the only extraction usable for pharmaceutical and for high quality extraction. So why using ethanol or cryoethanol? I would mention cryoethanol a bit later. So the ethanol is known for hundreds of years as a solvent, is state of the art in all food and pharma extraction. And that is very, very important. Pharma and food know how to extract with ethanol and how to bring high quality into your extracts. And another very important thing is that the ethanol is available in GMP qualities. CO2 hydrocarbons are not available in high qualities and in GMP quality. And GMP quality means, or GMP extracts, high quality GMP extract means, all the processes, all the equipment and all the solvents you use during your GMP process must be GMP certified. So GMP ethanol is a must for your extraction. And the ethanol is very easy to handle because it's a liquid and you need any high pressures or high temperatures like the other things for the hydrocarbon or for CO2 extraction. And the last thing here, GMP ethanol or using ethanol for GMP extraction means very easy certification process. Why? Food and pharma know how to make extracts for the ethanol, and that's why it's very easy to certify the ethanol extraction under GMP and under pharmaceutical standards. So my company provides cryo-ethanol. Cryo-ethanol means that you chill the ethanol to at least minus 45 degrees Celsius. Why? You have a shock freeze effect of the plant, and shock freezing makes the fats and all the impurities and waters inside plants crystallizing, and you have a change of the chemical structure of the ethanol, and that leads to no unwanted compounds like fats or chlorophyll inside your final extract. We just want in our crude oil the active pharmaceutical ingredients and nothing more, just the active pharmaceutical ingredients and no more fats, no waters or something like that. Just high quality, high purified pharmaceutical crude oil and high qualified, high quality pharmaceutical crude oil are achieved with cryoethanol, with nothing else but with cryoethanol. So make a choice on quality and use cryoethanol instead of anything else for using or for producing APIs out of cannabis or hemp. And the use of ethanol leads to high throughputs with maximum quality and very low OPEX. And the OPEX is very important for your final pricing. So you want to have high quality for a fair price, just use cryoethanol and high quality extraction equipment. So after extraction, there is of course more than just producing a crude extract after extraction. And the overall problem is that you as a operator or as a provider of extracted cannabis crude oil, you must know what to produce and how to bring in to the market. So your first choice must be, what want I bring in to the market? Is it just crude oil? Is it full spectrum oil? Is it CBD isolate, for example, or is it broad spectrum oil? From my perspective, we have a very high focus on CBD isolate in the market now, but the pharmaceutical industry will futurely focus not only on the CBD isolate or on the THC isolate, but will focus on the broad spectrum oil or on the full spectrum oil. Why? Cannabis has very much APIs inside the plant, and we know that not only one API is suitable for humans, but the whole effect of all that is inside the plant will have an impact on the human health, which is called the entourage effect. So from my opinion, in the future, we will have CBD isolate, but the focus will be on broad spectrum or on full spectrum oil. And to reach full spectrum oil from the crude oil, making it out of the extraction, you have to further purify it and further refine it into more equipment. And further purifying, refining means like having a short pass equipment or having separating the CBD for isolating your final API or your final product after the extraction. So the ethanol way is the most economic way to extract the cannabis, because you have high quality extract. And if you have cryoethanol, for example, cryoethanol at -45, you have a very short process, very high quality, and you don't need further purifying of your final crude oil or of your final product. All the other, like hydrocarbon extraction or CO2 extraction, leads to more equipment and more processes after extracting. And the cryoethanol is the most efficient way to produce high quality extracts and to bring a high quality API into the pharma business. And pharma will be the main focus, I think, in the future, as we see in the next years. So then I am at the end of my speech here. If you have any further questions, you can bring it now, or just have a look on the internet and see if you find some more information there. You see my company here. Just have a look on it and see what you can do for that. Okay, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you so much. We look forward to hearing from you in our panel discussion this evening.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.